Good morning, friends. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Tiffany. Happy Friday. So it is Friday, about 12:30. I got up this morning, took a shower. I normally shower at night or in the evenings, but I was feeling like a morning shower today. Got all the windows open, sliding glass doors open over here, nice breeze coming through the house. And I'm about to make what is technically my first meal of the day, so breakfast at lunchtime. I typically don't eat until later in the afternoon, or like later in the morning or early afternoon. So last night before I went to bed, I made a yogurt parfait and it was delicious. So I'm going to recreate that again, but this time I'm gonna add granola to it as well. So I will show you my ingredients and talk to you about my macros once I get that assembled. So I'm going to use some strawberries and blueberries, a vanilla ratio protein yogurt, or I think it's technically called like I don't know if it's actually yogurt, but yes, yogurt, and some of the ratio trio coconut almond granola as well to add a bit more protein to it. So 25 grams here, 8 grams here, so a decent amount of protein in there. So I also added a drizzle of honey, just a little bit of organic raw honey to it as well. So with the yogurt, strawberries, blueberries, granola, and honey, this is about 405 calories, which I kind of track calories just to kind of see where I'm at. But mostly I track for protein, which has 33 grams, and fiber, which has 6 grams. Just went downstairs to pull out some ground beef from our freezer, and the basement's flooded. I know it rained this morning, but I didn't think it rained that hard. So our pump had kicked on, but the hose that drains the water from the basement, so we don't have a sump pump. If you've been around a while, you know the whole saga. But we have a pump that's set up. It has a sensor on it. I'm out of breath because I've been running around trying to get this taken care of. Once the water hits a certain level, the pump kicks on, and there's a hose that takes the water out of the basement. Well, the hose had been coiled up because Will cut the grass the other day and he wanted to move it out of the yard. So it was coiled up by the house. So the water was pumping out, but it was just pumping right back at the base of the house. So I went out and ran the hose. And then we actually have a second pump. So I had Jackson take the hose for the second pump while I went downstairs and got that set up. So now we have 2 hoses extracting water from our basement. I was going to show you how much water is pumping out. It's crazy. I didn't think it rained that hard this morning, but apparently it did. So we've got 2 hoses coming out of that basement window, and one of them goes all the way out to the ditch, which is good, but one of them is not that long. So this is the second pump. That's how much water is being pumped out of the basement from that one. And then let's see if this one's flowing. Oh, it's so wet. I didn't put shoes on. It's squishy and soggy. And this one is also flowing pretty solidly. So that's fun. There's about 4 inches of water down there, which again, I knew it rained this morning, but it's not like we had, I guess it rained way harder than we thought. Cause I texted Will and he's like, I didn't think it would accumulate that fast, based on, like, he's been out working in the rain. Okay, now my feet are cold. But look at my pretty geraniums. Got a bunch more right there. This plant doesn't seem, oh, yep. Got some buds right there. Yay. Alright, it's 2:40. I'm going to have some lunch. I'm making what I call my sushi cucumbers. So I'm going to cut up an entire English cucumber, yes, the whole thing, and then make a sauce out of soy sauce and this sriracha aioli by Better Goods. This is from Walmart. It tastes so good, and when you combine it all, it tastes like sushi without all the other ingredients, but it has like that sushi umami taste to it. This is what it looks like once it's all mixed up. Not pretty, not like anything to write home about, but the taste is really, really good. It's spicy, it's salty, it's crunchy, and I'm a little nauseous right now, and this sounds really good for my stomach. Just something like lighter and full of flavor. So I wanted to clarify, when I said I was nauseous, it's because I have a headache right now. I think I'm on the verge of like a weather-related migraine. It's not full-blown migraine. So I'm hoping to combat it by having some salty food and a Celsius energy drink. Sometimes that helps. If not, I may need to lay down and sleep it off for a little bit. But that's why I'm nauseous. It's because of my headache, not because of my meds or anything. I don't think. It could be overlapping, but I do have a headache, so I'm chalking it up to that. It is now 5:30. I have been on the couch with this headache for the past few hours. I have not done anything. I've taken meds for it. It started going away. It came back. So I don't know. I'm probably just gonna have to sleep it off. I kind of dozed off for like 20 minutes, but other than that, I've just been watching TV. Will got home from work. He's running some errands. He's gonna go pick Alice up from her friend's house, and he has to stop at Walmart and get oil for our car, or our van. So he's doing all of that, and then he's got the weekend off, so it's Friday. Dinner tonight is just frozen pizzas for the family. I don't know what I'll be having. Whatever sounds good when I decide to eat. Ooh, my battery is about to die. But I just wanted to touch base and say that you're not missing much, because I have not done much, because my head is throbbing and killing me. So, no fun. I don't think I mentioned this. I ended up taking my migraine medicine just a little bit ago. I try to put it off as long as I can because it makes me drowsy and kind of feeling funky. But I think it's the only thing that's going to ward off this headache at this point. So it's a combination of 3 different medications that kick my migraine. It's a muscle relaxer, a painkiller, and a anti-nausea pill. So all 3 of those together are usually what helps combat my migraines. So I just took those. I am going to make some peanut butter toast. It's a little bit after 6. I don't think I'm having like a regular dinner tonight. I have a few Vital Pursuits frozen pizzas on hand, but that doesn't really sound appetizing right now, and I'm not incredibly hungry. So I think I'm just gonna make peanut butter toast, and that might help with the nausea as well. And then I still have a little bit, my goal is to not eat past 8 p.m. That did not work last night. I had a yogurt parfait right at like 9:30, but so if I eat peanut butter toast now, and then I still have room for a dessert later if I'm hungry. I have a Prime Bites brownie. I don't know why I said that like a question. I was trying to think of what flavor it is. I think it's a cinnamon roll brownie, and I was gonna eat that and a glass of milk, which is a little bit higher in calories, so it helps get towards that calorie goal. Plus it has protein and collagen in it. And then the milk has protein in it as well. It's a little bit higher protein than regular milk. So I'll let you know if I decide to eat that, but I'm gonna go make some toast right now. So just a good old peanut butter toast here using my favorite bread, Better Goods Keto Friendly White Sandwich Bread from Walmart. It's like $4.67 per loaf, and it's super good. It's soft, it's high fiber, and then some Jif peanut butter, because we are a Jif family. Jif is our favorite. Don't diss on Jif. This is where we love our peanut butter. Jif. So this right here is going to give me 18 grams of protein and 21, I think, I'm looking, 21 grams of fiber. So nice little nutrient dense packed snack. This is the brownie I was talking about, the Prime Bites glazed cinnamon roll brownie. I tried the candy, what was it? Peanut butter candy. It was basically like a peanut butter, like a Reese's Pieces brownie. I did not like that one. I took like 2 bites and I had to toss it. It was not great. But then I tried a chocolate glazed donut one, and I really liked that one. It was really dense and really rich, but I microwaved it for about 10 seconds, ate it with a glass of milk, and it was really good. And it sits, I mean, there are like 200 calories in this brownie. This one is 220 calories. 19 grams of protein, 5 grams of collagen. So hopefully this one's good. It's going to be kind of like a blondie brownie, obviously. So I'll try and eat that before it gets too late tonight. It might not be before 8, but I'll try and eat it as soon as I can when I get hungry again. With a big old glass of milk, or a regular sized glass of milk, actually. But those are the brownies that I was talking about. It is 7:45, so I'm going to sneak this in before 8 o'clock. Like I said, my goal is to not eat past 8 p.m. The cinnamon roll flavor is pretty tasty, and I've got my glass of milk. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this at the table with Alice while she does some drawing and crafting. Okay, I lied. That brownie, I'm not a fan of these Prime Bites brownies. I would not buy them again. All the hype and all the rage online suckered me in because they look delicious and everyone claims they're delicious. After about 2 bites of that cinnamon roll one, it started to taste really proteiny. Alice had a bite and she was like, meh, I wouldn't eat it again. Jackson liked it. I gave him a bite of it. He liked it. So I'll probably just pawn off the rest of my brownies on him if he wants them. But honest opinion, I don't care for the Prime Bites brownies. The muffins are also kind of iffy. They are, I've had a few packs of the mini muffins. They are okay. Again, wouldn't buy them a second time though. So that's just my honest opinion on the Prime Bites, which sucks because they were not cheap. I got them at a good price for what they are, but normally they're about $3 per brownie or muffin pack. I got them on average for about $2, but still kind of pricey for what it is. But live and learn, live and learn. Sitting outside listening to The Strawberry Patch Pancake House by Lori Gilmore. It's a rom-com, a little bit of spice, and I'm enjoying it. I am almost done, 91% of the way through it. Alright friends, it is about that time. It's 9:45, so that means it's time to close this out, wind down for the evening, and call it a night. So, thanks for coming along on another day. Lots of flooding, well, not lots of flooding, wet basement, headache, some food. That sums it up. Drop a comment, share some love, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.